Okay, hello and welcome to the A.E.Mackintosh cleaning services channel. Thanks for watching, really appreciate it, and I've really been blown away by all the subscribers, so thanks for subscribing. I really hope you find my channel helpful and useful. Mainly just like to try and share my experience. I do such a wide range of exterior cleaning, so yeah, I hope you benefit from the channel, and I hope you enjoy it. Today I just wanted to take you on a day's window cleaning. Window cleaning really is my roots. That's where I started. That's how my business began, as a traditional window cleaner. So even now I still do a couple of days a week with someone helping me out. If I'm doing sometimes the odd jobs dotted around, it doesn't always make sense to have someone else with you with the traveling time and stuff like that. So I like to still keep a day or two a week on my own, so I can pick up those odd ones, and you know I'll still make good money doing those on my own, so I just run around doing those. So I thought I'd take you on a day's work, the idea being that I can show you some of the variety of situations that I come up against, some of the different issues I might face and how I tackle those. So there'll be some traditional and some water-fed pole stuff as well. Should be really good. Thanks for coming. First of all, going to start on a commercial job. There's a brand new Taco Bell, so I clean the windows there every couple of weeks. So we'll do that one first. Now we'll do this traditional. If you follow my channel, you might know that I'm quite tall, and most things like shop fronts I can quite often reach the top of the window, especially if I use a larger squeegee. I usually use a 22-inch Ninja. Using a bigger squeegee helps you reach the top as well. But I wanted to show you how to tackle this kind of situation if you're not as tall as me, because not everyone is. Using a standard length squeegee. More commonly on domestic work I use a 16-inch Ninja, so I'm going to use a 16-inch Ninja on this, and I'm just going to do the top section with straight pulls down using my Phantom trad pole. Okay, so I just do the top section with those, and then I pick up the lower sections by hand in the usual way. So that's really cool. That means I can tackle those. And then this job's inside and out. In particular, there's this piece of glass along the food preparation area, and it gets really mucky, really dirty, and it's just because you have to reach over that kind of worktop area, it's just ever so slightly out of reach. And I've got this little decorator's pole. You can get those really small Unger Opti-Lock poles, you can use one of those, but I've got this decorator's pole, and I don't have jobs or situations like this very often. Like I say, because I'm tall, I can usually reach most things, but this one's just out of reach. So I got this decorator's pole at home, and I just grabbed that. As long as you wedge the squeegee on there nice and tight, you can reach over to do that one. So that's really good there. So that gets that done, and let's go on to the next one. So yeah, I don't do a lot of commercial work. I haven't built up a lot of commercial shop fronts and that kind of thing, but I like a few shop fronts and commercial bits and pieces that you can get up early in the morning for, gets you started early in the morning, but you can't always do domestic work too early. And if the weather's bad, these commercial ones still have to be done, so it gets you out of the house sometimes when the weather's not too good. And you know, if you make it to lunchtime, sometimes you think, I've made it to lunchtime, I'm see if I can make it through the afternoon. And other times you think the weather's just got worse and worse, and by lunchtime you think, oh, it's gotten so bad, I'll call it a day. You know, you feel good then, at least you've accomplished something that day. Today, this day's work is kind of the other side of town that I don't normally go to, and someone's recommended me and that kind of thing. So I've ended up doing jobs that aren't in my compacted area that I normally work in. But yeah, I spend the day running around doing the odd ones, and it makes for a nice day. So here I am at this job, an awesome little property. Just do the front. It's 3 stories, so I'm using my 30-foot over 8. What I find is the bay window, because the glass meets like that, you have to be really careful about not bashing the glass when you do the next one, when you do either one next to it. So I love the Gardener Supreme brush for that. And to reach over the canopy here, I also use this great little extension attachment there, which is so easy to fit on the over 8 pole like that. Just gives me that extra little bit of reach that I need. Here I am at this job here, the big sort of townhouse, and it's just got this section through the middle of leaded windows. So I've just swapped over to the flocked bristle brush that I like to use for leaded windows. Much better, swaps over so easily again. And I will need the extension to get that one at the very top, and then these others below will be no problem. And now I'll swap the brush back over to do the plain glass windows here. What an incredible sunny day it is today for cleaning windows. was literally just cleaning the front of this house here, and the chap walked past walking his dog, asked me to clean the front of his house just 2 doors down. So that was brilliant. That sun comes out and you find that kind of thing happens. And then actually the lady next door to him saw me cleaning his windows and asked me to do hers. So out of this one job in this spot that's a bit out of the way, I now picked up a couple more jobs which will make this a really great stop off. Can't believe it. Nice one. A couple of awkward windows on this one at the very top, but my pole managed to reach that without any problems, and even through the railings managed to get those. So nice one, sorted. So here, this job's nice little location in the countryside, this one. I'm cleaning the windows the traditional way, delicate sort of painted windows. Them are just single pane glass as well. I like to do them by hand really, just to make sure I take care, which I don't mind. I like the variety, you know, I like changing it up a bit. I'm using, this is the original liquidator channel. I've taken off the little end clips just to make it as the 7 or 8 inch, which is just right for these. I've got a little brass squeegee which I like to use, but I've just misplaced it at the moment. I think the guy who works for me, I think he might have it. So anyway, I've just got this channel on a little snapper handle, Moerman. I can't decide which technique is my favorite, whether it's to do these with the squeegee, or you can dab them and give them a little rub and just a little polish. They're done nice and regular, then just a polish up works quite well. But actually I find, for me, if I swap between the two techniques, that just kind of helps, keeps my interest, keeps you going, keeps the flow. So yeah, that's how I like to do it. Check this out, look at this. They put a toilet in for the window cleaner. There's a lot of leaves in there, but how about that? It's good of them, isn't it? So this is a nice job, so I'm going to be using my neat little 22-foot over 8 pole here with one of my favourite brushes with the DuPont bristles. And a nice little thing about this job is when I used to do it the traditional way, there's this whole section of roof at the front which I used to climb over to get to the windows. Now I get to everything using the water-fed pole, and a few of the windows, especially along the back, are just set back slightly from the roof. So I keep my little extension handy, and that helps me to reach those nice and easily. So yeah, let's crack on. I love this brush, the Supreme brush from Gardner with the DuPont bristles. They're absolutely brilliant. You don't need a lot of pressure on the glass, you just let the bristles do their thing basically, and then together with the swivel, the brush moves around the window so nicely and easily. It's really great to work with. The day's work right there. Thanks for watching, hope you've enjoyed it. Hope maybe you've picked up some tips and ideas. I'm actually just going to stop off and do a quotation on my way home because someone rang me earlier, just round the corner from where I've been working. Don't forget, there's loads more on my channel. If you go directly to my channel, take a look at the playlists. All my videos are kind of categorized there into different categories, so I hope you find loads more useful stuff there. And thanks for watching this time, and I hope to see you again soon.